Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another P.O. Box Pickups / Super Bowl trailer talk / New York meetup video / Patreon giveaway. So I'll save the giveaway part for the end of this video, or later in the video anyway. Really quick, I wanted to talk about some of the damage that was done over here in the dork room from last time I did a P.O. Box pickup video. If you guys remember me and the falling and the tragedy and the sadness and the tears and the blood. There was no blood. There were tears though. But I just wanted to talk about, a lot of people ask me, hey, what happened? Like, what broke? What happened? So first off, not a lot. And second off, yes, it was hilarious. Okay, I have the ability to laugh at myself when the moments arise, and I rewatched that part over and over again. So a lot of you guys were like, I'm sorry, Shartimus, but I was dying laughing. Don't be sorry, I was laughing too. Okay, one of the funniest moments that I actually ever had in my entire life. Okay, sorry to tangent here, but when I was in high school, when I used to skateboard, I did the stupidest thing where I was in my parents' garage. So I walked from the house into the garage, hit the garage door opener so that the garage door will go up, didn't wait long enough, start skating into the garage, and BAM! Hit my forehead on the garage door as it's going up, patas in the air, and I land flat on my back, and I could see the skateboard shoot down the street and down the hill and everything, and I was dying laughing. I was pissed off because no neighbors were around and nobody saw it, but it was hilarious. I mean, dude, I was like this in the air and bam, flat on my back. But anyway, what happened? I wish somebody saw it. Anyway, hopefully I'm painting the picture okay. Anyway, we get some panels that came off of my Mark 45 armor, or Mark 45 armor Iron Man over here. And like this little piece over the ankle, and then a shoulder pad popped off. So not too bad, especially for my precious Mark 45 that I barely remember the name of. But the worst part is my Kotobukiya She-Hulk did get a scuff right there. Yeah, so you can see the little scuffage red paint right there. So that sucks. I'm going to try to, I think that's workable. If I apply a little bit of rubbing alcohol or something, that should come out. So, it wasn't very much a tragedy at all. Not too bad. Worse things have happened in here. The worst, probably an earthquake. There was this, a couple years ago, there was a pretty good sized earthquake that didn't knock everything over onto the floor. It knocked everything in the back of the shelves over. So weird, because at first I was like, earthquake, wasn't that bad. Take that, earthquake, pathetic. And then after a little while I was like, wait, why are all those figures, why are all those, and yeah, so a lot of the figures had fallen over in the back of the shelves. So, which means I got some good posing skills, because that front row was able to hold everybody up. Okay, so, trailer talk, really quick, because there's a lot of Super Bowl trailers, and there's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to be very brief here. Getting straight into the superhero trailers. First off, Captain America Civil War. Not a whole lot of new stuff over there, man. I gotta say, I mean, I liked the trailer. My favorite part of the trailer was actually the shot of Captain America standing below Bucky Cap with the rifle in hand and everything. That hit the geek spot very hard. I was like, ooh, Cap and Bucky at it. Like, oh, that's sick as hell. This chair is creaky as hell. It's annoying me too. If it wasn't annoying you, now it will be. You're welcome. Okay, and then, but the lineup, for who's on which side, I mean, that's like, dude, I knew that since D23. Some people were arguing with me whether Black Widow was on Cap's side, but she wasn't, it's Hawkeye on Cap's side and Black Widow on Iron Man's side. I did see that photoshopped image of, the Iron Man shoulder with the Spidey in there. And, that's total BS, man. I tried finding it on my own, and yeah, that's just Photoshop BS. I went frame by frame by frame, and no, nothing. And then the other trailer, the trailer that I liked the most was actually the TMNT2 trailer, because we got to see frickin' Krang! And the spinning arms bit. Oh, that was great! I loved it! And another bit that hit the geek spot, and seeing Bebop and Rocksteady on screen, dude, I mean, that's something I've been wanting to see my whole life. At least since the age of like 7 years old. So, seeing them, seeing them on screen every time, like seeing, you know, real life Bebop and Rocksteady just gets me stoked every time. I like the direction that they're going with this TMNT. It's so fun. It looks so fun. One thing that hit the geek spot was Raph hitting the windshield and the tongue sliding across the glass. It reminded me of the good times I had watching the show. Dude, I'm not a TMNT purist. I didn't start reading Ninja Turtle comics and become a Ninja Turtle fan from the Mirage comic books. I didn't. I was a kid born in 1981. I watched the cartoon, you know, and I watched the movies and stuff, and I read the comic books now as an adult. I love Eastman's IDW run. I love it. Every single issue is a home run for me. I love it. But as far as like what I want in my TMNT movie, I'm so happy with what they're giving us. I liked the first one a lot, seen it a few times, and I'm very excited for this one. So, out of all the movies, out of all the movie trailers, that was my favorite one. That was the one I liked a lot. Well, no, there's another one I'm going to mention. But I want to get through the superhero stuff first. Because I'm going to mention two other trailers that weren't superhero movies. The Deadpool trailer. Okay, very excited for the Deadpool trailer. Please no spoilers in the comments. I'm just going to try to ignore it because a lot of people have seen the movie already. But I wasn't that excited for the Deadpool trailer because I just want to see the movie now. Like, we're just almost there. I saw a couple of new shots, so I was like, okay, looks cool, looks cool. I don't want to really see anymore until I go see the movie. So that was like a bittersweet, you know, watching the Deadpool stuff. And then the X-Men Apocalypse. Not a whole lot of new stuff in X-Men Apocalypse, but we did see a very cool shot of Psylocke slicing through a freaking car like butter. What the hell is that? Okay. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but I was like, wow, that's a really powerful Psylocke. And I noticed that they sacrificed a little bit of booty because I did slow-mo the whole thing when she spirals. Like, they cover her ass up a lot, and I was just noticing that they did exchange a bit of booty for a good amount of cleavage. Now, funny thing is that I love Psylocke. I always thought Psylocke was a very attractive character. I actually got in trouble in 6th grade for drawing Psylocke in class, and all the boys, because I'm not a bad drawer. If I kept up to it, I could have been an artist like my brother. But yeah, I had a whole crowd of all the boys in class were like surrounding me as I was drawing Psylocke, you know, just wearing a towel around her chest and everything. I got in trouble for that. So I've always been a fan of Psylocke. Just a little fun story is that at one of the Comic-Cons I actually met Olivia Munn and I tried flirting with her and stuff. So I actually got to hit on Psylocke for a second. You know what I mean? Cool, right? Okay, but she wasn't very entertained by it. I was kind of drunk, and she definitely wasn't. So anyway, Jerry Nightmare remembers this very well. Okay, then lastly, what I wanted to get to. Oh, by the way, the city like falling apart and everything looked really good in the X-Men Apocalypse trailer. Okay, so I did TMNT, Civil War, and then okay, so those are the four. Independence Day, Resurgence. Oh my god, I am very, very pumped for that. I loved Independence Day. Who did not love Independence Day? I love Independence Day. And it looks grand. And what comes up must come down. Oh man, that I am very, very excited for. But the one that I really, really am really pumped about is Jungle Book. As a kid, there's not too many Disney movies that star a male character, especially like the older ones. And Jungle Book was always one of those movies that I was always just fascinated by. Pinocchio was my favorite, but Jungle Book I always loved, and Jungle Book I'm very, very excited for, and seeing that many CGI animals and the talking, and Bill Murray as Baloo. I mean, it's going to be great. Oh, and Christopher Walken. I mean, I'm very, very excited for Jungle Book because I love animals. So I'm very pumped for that. So that's my trailer talk from the Super Bowl trailers. I want to give another announcement that New York Toy Fair is coming up very soon. So thanks to Entertainment News International, I will be going over there and I will be reporting for them. So stay tuned to ToyNewsEye.com and MarvelousNews.com as I'll be helping post up news coverage from Toy Fair this year. Also, Tuesday the 16th, is it Tuesday the 16th? Yes, Tuesday the 16th, I want to do a meetup for you East Coast guys. So hopefully I'm giving you fair enough warning. So Tuesday the 16th, and I want to meet up at Midtown Comics in the Times Square. So Times Square, Midtown Comics, because there's at least two, right? Yeah. So Hope to get a meetup going, and follow me on Facebook and Twitter for announcements and updates on that. But please look out for me, and I hope to see you over there in New York. Hopefully I see the familiar faces again. It's always good to catch up with you guys. So I love New York. I love the people in New York. You guys are awesome. So I can't wait to see you, and I can't wait to be in your hometown. Love that place. All right. Now let's get to opening up the goodies. I think we got everything except for the prize, the giveaway. All right, let's read this over here. This is actually something I had already opened because I thought it was from a company or something, but it's not. This is from Alumni Record, because it said Alumni Records. I was like, wait, I think this might be a mistake. So it was not. It says, oh yeah, that's right. On this side, oh, I forgot about this. Right, it says, "What's good, boss? I go by Illus Uminati. I rap, and I just released my first comic book, The Salve, and I figured you might diss it. If you do, maybe you could drop a review or shout it out. I have been a fan of your YouTube channel for some time now. Thank you. Facebook, the illest Uminati, and then the Salve comic book, Javon, aka Illest Uminati." And then he has a website here called Urinalum Comic. Urinalum. I can't really spell it right, but I'm gonna try to get at least your Facebook up there and into the description. If I forget, please forgive me, but I will try because I have to run off to work. Oh, and the Darth Shartimus art. I gotta show that off. Sorry. This is awesome. I love this. This is actually one of the first Star Wars Shart art pieces that we have over there. But I love it, man. Look at that. The body of the Shartimus robot, but I have the Jedi Knight robe on with the big time letdown Spider-Man and lightsaber. And is it Luke's green lightsaber? I can't really tell. Luke's green lightsaber is my favorite one. Then here's the comic, The Saw. This looks really good. Nice. Ooh, nice artwork in here too. I'm liking that. I love that you guys send me your original comic books. That is awesome. I love reading them. But yeah, I will definitely check this out. Probably going to read it on my way to New York. I picked up a lot of comic books to read, so I'm looking forward to this, man. Wow, yeah, look at the interior artwork. Looks really good. I'm really excited for this one, so I will read this off. Then here's the album, Terminal Illness, Illest Uminati. Sick. All right, Javon, nice. Thank you so much, man. Can't go wrong with some rap music, you know what I mean? I have to, I mean, to be honest, I'm mostly into, I love all styles of music, to be honest with you, but my favorite types of music are punk rock and jazz, but I truly do love everything because I am a musician, so it's like very rare that I don't like a style of music. I even like listening to country every now and then, okay? Alright, so I really do like everything. Anyway, on to the next letter. This says Spider-Man right here. Please show on YouTube P.O. Box video. Question: who is your favorite Star Wars character of all of the movies? Luke Skywalker. Alright, so I'm going to open this up, and this is from R. Desarro from Ohio. Alright. Sing while open. Alright, let's see here. It says, oh, nice. Okay, it says date today or whenever you get this. Okay. Dear ShartimusPrime, my name is Rocco. Your videos have inspired me, my brother and I to create our own Marvel figure display. On the other side of this note is some Shart art. I hope, Shart art. I hope you enjoy this letter and the art on the back. I have been watching your videos for about 1 or 2 years. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you I am 11 years old and I live in Ohio. Also, my brother's and my B-Day is on January 22nd. Happy belated birthday. I hope this will get to you. Your fan, Rocco Desarro. Desarro. How to pronounce? Oh, Desarro. Okay, so there's no R, but there's 2 R's next side by side. YouTube account, Rocco Desarro, all lowercase. Please enjoy. And then very nice Shart art over here. Very happy Shartimus with the Infinity Gauntlet. Love it. That's awesome. Alright. I need to update the Shart art portion of my website, which I've been working very hard on. And thank you so much, Kyle Anderson, for everything you've been doing, and Anthony James. having people help me with these things reduces a ton of stress. It really does help a lot. Alright, this one right here has... there's no return address, but I like the little cartoon that we get on the back right here. Look pretty good. Alright, wish my camera had a timer on it so I'd know how far along I was in this video. But I don't know, so you just have to be patient. There's a lot of tape on this thing, so I'm not trying to like ruthlessly destroy it. Alright. By the way, I just want to say that I got a lot of love on Facebook yesterday that really made me feel really very, very well loved. I have to say thanks a lot, you guys, for those of you who know the situation I'm talking about. It hit me right here, right in the corazon. Yeah, in my white corazon. It's actually red, but I'm half white, half Hispanic. So if I'm going to speak Spanish, I should start saying it like a white guy, right? Or like Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Or I should just read the letter. Okay, dear ShartimusPrime, I am Sheik from Singapore. Hey, what's up, Sheik? Oh, man. Yeah, you're going to be mad at me, dude. Okay, so I haven't written back to you. Dude, I don't have time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, please pronounce my name as Shake. Oh, yeah, I always say Sheik instead of Shake. I have placed 2 pictures of my display that's in my room right now. Sorry because it's not really completed yet, and the pictures might be too blurry. I prefer typing because I don't want you to see how untidy I am. I also respect you, so I will really put in the effort in writing typing to you. Here are 3 questions I have to ask. 1. If you were abandoned on an island with one superhero, who would it be? Supergirl. Supergirl. She could do all the cool stuff as Superman, and it's Supergirl. So, or Psylocke. But, yeah, I'm going to pick Supergirl because we can definitely get off the island at some point if we choose to. If you could kill a Marvel character, who would it be? If I could kill it, well, I've killed Big Time Letdown Spider-Man plenty of times, but, who have actually shows how fond of that figure I really am. But anyway, if I were to kill off a character, who would it be? Who deserves to die? Who should die? Who should go? Damn. I don't know. I like my superheroes. I don't really want any of them to die, you know? Who could go? I gotta be able to think of somebody really soon. Let's see. Yeah, I can't really think of anybody who I want to see dead. I can't think of a superhero I really want to see dead, man. That's really a tough one. Even does it have to be a Marvel character? Any Marvel character? I can't think of one, man. I'm starting to freak out. I don't know. Who? Let's say Norman Osborn. He did some pretty messed up... yeah, let's say Norman Osborn. Alright. Even though I don't want him to die, he's such a good villain. Okay, 3. If you met Punisher in person, what would you do at that moment? Yours sincerely, Shake. If I saw Punisher, I would put my hands up. Like if I was just like if I just happened to walk around the corner and boom, there he was, I would put my hands up right away. I said, man, I've never hurt anybody. Never hurt anybody. Never hurt anybody. Please let me go. That's it. Again, if you were coming down to Singapore, I'll be honored to show you around the country. Please email me due date. Right on, man. I hope there's a lot of places I want to go to. Singapore is definitely one of them. I hear you guys are very clean over there. All right, and here we have some cool pictures. All right, we got Kylo Ren in the snow, and we get some figures over here, and figures over here, and then that's it. And then we also get the ShartimusPrime Toys Awaken. We need to get out quickly. Shartimus is here. Turn to the back. I know the movie's long gone, but I can't forget because it was 50,000 damn good. Yeah. And then we get some more Shartimus on the back right there. You can see some of the stuff from the front, but you can see it says ShartimusPrime right over there. Alright, let's get to the raffle. Thank you so much, Shake. Alright, where's my hat? Okay, so I have my Batman hat right here with the names of patrons that are contributing at least $20 a month or more. Holy crap, there's a lot of you. I want to say thank you very much once again. And let me mention once more, for those of you who hate Patreon accounts, remember that the Patreon account isn't a bum asking for something in exchange for nothing. I am providing something and asking for something. Okay, so this is the prize right here. And thank you so much, NECA Toys, for making this possible. I really, really appreciate it. So I'm happy to send this out your guys' way. If you guys want to follow NECA Toys, go to their Facebook page or follow them on Twitter. They're very, very active on Twitter. Randy Folk is always answering replies. So so definitely follow NECA Toys. Thank you, NECA, for making this happen. I'm actually quite sad that I have to give this away because I really would like to keep it. But can't keep everything, man. God, you gotta give back sometimes. Don't be a douche, Shartimus, alright? Sometimes I like to yell. It just feels good to yell. So if I'm going to yell at somebody, I'm going to yell at ShartimusPrime, alright? Okay, Shartimus? Nobody should ever talk to me like that. Anyway. Okay, Russ? Take it easy. Alright, anyway. Getting a little schizophrenic over here. I'm really excited for Deadpool. I'm probably going to watch it tomorrow night. Alright, so here we go. I have... there are 4 names removed. So somebody said that they were not really interested in the Christopher Reeve, which is okay. Which is actually not just okay. I really appreciate that because I want this to go to a good home. And if you guys would rather wait for the next raffle, that is super cool with me. I really appreciate that. And then plus I have taken out other winners from the past 3 times. This is the 4th one that Alfonso is... So Alfonso's name will be back in the lottery next 20 plus a month giveaway. Alright, here we go. Who's going to get the Superman? And you guys can see that I have like all the thingies right in there, so I'm not playing around. Alright, shake, 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 shake. And the Superman will go to... Asman. Alright, Asman, you're going to get the Superman. So, please send me a message via Patreon account so that I can get this over to you and I will ship them out as soon as possible, most likely after Toy Fair, of course. But please send me a message. When I get back from Toy Fair, I'm going to do the lotteries for the ShartimusPrime t-shirts. Keep in mind, if you just want to buy one of the if you want to buy one of the can't say my own name. Alright. If you want to buy one of the ShartimusPrime t-shirts, go ahead and go to my website, ShartimusPrime.net. And they're available for pre-order over there. Trying to get the pre-orders going as much as possible so that we can make all the t-shirts at once. So please go for the pre-order sooner than later, and then we can ship out the shirts hopefully by the beginning of March. Alright, or hopefully earlier than that, even if possible. Alright, you guys, that's it. If you guys want to send your letters and artwork, please do so at ShartimusPrime at P.O. Box 384, Pacifica, California, 94044. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!